life, they say, doesn't always go as planned, but a setback doesn't have to mean a dead end. Sometimes it's actually the setup for something new. And for a lot of people, tech has become that second chance. So today we're asking, why do tech skills matter so much after a setback? And to unpack this, I've got with me Samuel Troy, our learning advisor here at GCTI. Samuel, glad to have you.
Thanks. And yeah, I'm really glad we're talking about this because honestly, tech skills can be, well, life-changing. Part of it is just the low barrier to entry. You don't need a lab or fancy equipment, a laptop, internet, and the drive to learn. That's enough. And then there's the demand. Every industry, from healthcare to finance, needs tech people. And that means jobs, remote work, flexibility, and honestly, better pay than most expect.
Yeah, that really does sound like a comeback path.
Yeah, and the growth can be fast. You could be learning in your bedroom today, and a few months later, freelancing, contributing to an open source project, or even launching your own product. That's how quickly doors can open.
So, beyond opportunity, what's the part you love most about tech?
For me, it's the agency it gives you. You're not just waiting for someone to hand you a chance, you're actually rebuilding your identity. Every project you finish, every little thing you create, it boosts your confidence. And that confidence, it becomes fuel. It shapes your story, your brand, and that's powerful.
Hmm. But setbacks do come up in tech too, right?
Oh, for sure. People sometimes expect overnight success. And when it doesn't happen, they think they failed. But that's just part of the process. The beauty of tech is you've got communities, portfolios, GitHub, all these spaces that keep you going. And sometimes it's that one project that makes people go, wait, you built that? That moment? That's often the launch pad.
Wow, that's powerful. Turning setbacks into comebacks through tech. You don't need to be like a genius or some, computer wizard to start learning tech. The truth is some skills can open doors way faster than you'd expect, especially the right ones. So, let's break it down. What should people actually focus on learning?
So when it comes to, high tech skills that really matter right now, I'd say there are about seven areas that are super in demand. And honestly, these skills can take you pretty much anywhere in the tech space.
7? That's a lot. Okay, walk us through them.
All right, so first up, data science and analytics. That's collecting, cleaning, analyzing, and then actually visualizing data. Tools like Excel and Power BI, those are the go-tos. Next, web and software development. You start simple, right? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then you layer in React, Python, Node.js, that kind of thing. The third one, cloud computing and DevOps. Businesses are moving crazy fast to AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. And yeah, cloud security and DevOps sit right at the center of that. Then IT and system administration, that's, fixing and troubleshooting the basics. But go deeper. It's managing servers, networks, keeping the whole thing alive. Another big one, AI and automation. Even just knowing how to run a simple model or automate tasks with Python or Zapier puts you way ahead. That's where you save time and scale your work.
Yeah. AI is everywhere. You can't stop hearing it.
Exactly. And then there's cybersecurity. Huge right now. If you can keep systems safe, even just handle entry-level compliance, companies jump at that. And finally, product design and low code. Because honestly, if something works but feels clunky, people won't use it. Good UI, good UX, they fix that. And with tools like Webflow or Airtable, you can actually build clean project fast.
So, 7 skills, but here's the big one. Do people need to learn all of them?
Not at all. The point isn't to, learn everything under the sun. It's about picking the one that fits you best and then pairing it with soft skills, problem solving, communication. That's what makes you stand out in tech.
Now, let's face it, starting over can feel tough, especially when it comes to learning new skills, time, money, even energy. They all feel limited, but it doesn't mean the door is closed. So, what's the best way to approach learning when you're really starting fresh?
Well, I'd say, yeah, absolutely. The path into tech really needs to be flexible, affordable, and supportive too. And, one of the easiest starting points is free or low cost learning. Platforms like Free Code Camp literally walk you through web development step by step. Or, I mean, EDX and Coursera, you can audit computer science or IT courses totally free. And honestly, YouTube has kind of become this massive classroom. Channels like Traversy Media or the Net Ninja, people are really building solid practical skills there.
Hmm, that makes sense. But what if someone wants more structure, not just learning alone?
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. If you want more structure, community colleges and nonprofit programs are a great option. And the cool part is a lot of coding boot camps now even let you pay after you land a job. Eh,
Interesting. But what about proving your skills? Like, how do learners actually show employers what they can do?
Right? Yeah, that's where certifications really help. Certifications like CompTIA, A+, or the Google IT Support Certificate actually carry weight in the industry. But here's what makes it work. When you pair a certification with even a small project like building your own website, you're not just showing skill, you're showing initiative. And that's exactly what employers love to see.
We've looked at why tech skills matter after setbacks, the high impact ones to focus on, and even how to start fresh when you're beginning all over again. But let's face it, like there are real barriers that slow people down. There are real barriers people run into. So, what do those look like and how can someone get past them?
Yeah, good question. One of the biggest barriers is access to hardware and internet. If you don't have like a decent laptop or steady Wi-Fi, learning gets really tough. But there are options, libraries with free computers, some colleges with laptop loan programs, and nonprofits like PCs for People that provide affordable refurbished devices. And for internet, programs like the Affordable Connectivity Program or even citywide Wi-Fi zones. So it's not about having the perfect setup on day one. It's about using what's available as stepping stones.
Right. Right. And what about people who just, try to learn everything at once?
Yeah, that's what I'd call learning overwhelm. A lot of folks binge tutorials without really applying. The better way is to anchor learning to a project. Like build a small budgeting app, a simple portfolio site, whatever sparks your interest. Tutorials should be a guide, not the main event. When you build, you retain more and you stay motivated because you're solving a real problem.
And that helps when someone has gaps on their resume too, right?
Exactly. Don't let the gap define you. Shift the focus to what you're doing now. Highlight projects, share skills through tangible work, and tell a future focused story. And, communities and mentors help here too. Having someone vouch for you builds credibility.
Okay. But what about imposter syndrome? That feeling of being underqualified.
Yeah, that one's real. And honestly, even seasoned pros face it. The trick is reframing. Focus on your growth instead of comparing yourself to others. Community helps with this too. Join peer groups, connect with volunteer mentors, and even local meetups. They see your progress as shared growth and, yeah, celebrate the small wins along the way. Not a huge party, just a pause to acknowledge how far you've come. That's how confidence builds step by step.
So Really, it's about resourcefulness, focus, and leaning on community. That's how you turn barriers into stepping stones. What's the point of learning a skill if it never really leads anywhere, right? The exciting part is, once you've learned, you can actually earn. So, how do you make that jump?
Yeah, good question. And honestly, it starts small, like really small, with micro projects. Build a simple portfolio site, create a tool for a local nonprofit, or even just automate a boring task for someone in your network.
So, start by creating real things.
Exactly. Then share it, push your code to GitHub, drop short notes on LinkedIn, show people what you've built, and don't forget feedback. You can contribute small fixes in open source or even ask for testimonials from people you've helped. From there, move into freelancing. Start small gigs, website fixes, data cleanup, basic automation. Package your skills into simple offers like I'll build a one-page site in 3 days. And finally, apply to entry roles, IT support, junior dev, QA tester, or even data entry with automation layered in. Those roles let you earn and learn at the same time.
So, it's really about small steps stacking up.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly how you turn skills into credibility and credibility into income.
All right, so you've got the motivation, and that's a great start. But what comes next? How do you actually turn that energy into progress? Let's break it down into a simple 30, 60, 90-day plan you can actually follow.
Yeah, exactly. Because, rebuilding after a setback isn't just about learning technical skills. You need support systems too. In the first 30 days, it really helps to focus on finding community. That could mean joining mentorship cohorts or even just pairing up with an accountability partner. Having someone on the journey with you makes a huge difference. By 60 days, you want to deepen that support, maybe through Discord or Slack groups built around coding or reentry tech programs where people are sharing the same goals. That sense of belonging keeps you moving forward. And then by 90 days, it's about balance and career focus. Regular mental health check ins help prevent burnout, and tapping into career coaching or free resume workshops, which a lot of nonprofits actually provide alongside training, helps you translate learning into real opportunities. So the action plan isn't just about grinding through material, it's about staying connected, supported, and ready for the next step.
Wow, that's so insightful. Here's the truth. It's never too late and you're never too far behind to start again. Every step forward counts. At GCTI, we don't just teach skills, we help you build a future. So if you're ready to take that next step, we'll be right here walking with you every step of the way. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next series.